Rather than wail, we thought we would try something different today for this set of videos or video. We'll see how long this goes, but it's going to eventually also lead to wailing, kind of. So think of it as a package deal, but me and Jason and Doug are here. I don't care about the grammar. Fuck you. And rather than having one of us go through it, although Doug's also relatively new, we thought we would rope somebody else in who's been thinking about playing the game and then record him going through the beginning while the three of us watch and laugh, but also maybe support him. So Nick, welcome.
Good to be here.
Why are you playing Honkai Star Rail?
I kept watching you guys pull, and I wanted to feel awesome and lucky too.
Okay.
You guys are always so lucky. Always.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
This is the game where I'm lucky. This is my house.
I don't have terrible pulls.
Yeah. I remember frequently hearing the words hard pity, and that means you guys are way lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard to pity us when we're this lucky.
Correct.
Yeah,
yes. I have decent like weapon banner pulls and a couple other things, but yeah, I don't know. It's not like amazing in this game, but I guess I shouldn't complain. I have like an Acheron light cone. I have the Fushun light cone. I got a couple. So, but I also missed a couple that like we don't see. So, oh, okay. Are we ready? I will say, I think this has got one of the better openings for a game that kind of hooks you in.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm actually excited because I don't remember it super well. I remember the main, like the plot points and like the major touchstone moments and whatnot, but it's been a long time. I played this basically when it came out. I was the first to jump on. So it's been 2 years, and I don't remember it super well, so I'm looking forward to it.
Well, and like as a reminder for people that played like Genshin or haven't, Genshin starts out, you sort of get this cutscene of like the two like travelers going like streaking across the sky, and then like you're kind of thrown into this combat scenario, and then you in the like spur of the moment have to pick which one you are, and then they kind of thrust you into the story as like you're like you wake up many years later, and they kind of give you a brief synopsis of like, oh, then you fished out this tiny person out of the water, and you're like, I mean, I guess, and then like you just sort of go from there. This game, I will say, has a far more cinematic opening to it, and was one of the main hooks for me, because just seeing that they were willing to do this to start the game, I was like, okay, we're doing some different stuff with this game. This is they construct the story differently in how they tell it. So,
and last note before we start, I do think that in the end I was a little bit sad, only because I like Genshin's opening, but I wish I had known more about the two of them, because I would have made a different choice of which one I was choosing, but you didn't really have much to go off of then, except for design.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
All right, well,
should we go?
Nick, you're piloting the ship, or the train, sky train,
Yep.
astral ship, I don't know. You get to go ahead and lead us on. I'll try and keep quiet during major cutscene moments, and we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet train.
Memory zone. Oh, now that looks cool. Whoa. Star Wars Transition says nothing on this game.
Mm-hmm.
An asteroid right in the middle. It's okay. Playing the violin.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is fine.
I'm sure there's like a Nero thing here or something. I can't think of it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Is Rome burning right now? I don't...
Seems I came at a bad time.
No. I think you couldn't have timed it better.
Okay. I understand everything that's going on.
7:15 system time. Very punctual, Kafka.
Elio always tells the exact future. So what's with the explosion just now? Was that also part of his script?
Uh-huh. 23:44:59 system time. The pulses from the explosion cause a massive breakdown from the master control system.
You did that.
No. The Antimatter Legion did it. They completely invaded the space station 2 system hours ago.
Alright. So do we need to fight the Legion?
I don't know. Elio didn't say anything about it, so it doesn't matter.
Got it. So from now on, I'll be in charge of this operation.
Copy. Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
Seriously, I haven't had any fun in this game yet so far, and you're trying to take it away from me already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm afraid there is not much I can do for you. Our task this time is just to place the target properly. But if you want to go look for
I do not like her lazy way of
yourself,
speaking.
I won't stop you. I mean, after all. After all, Elio didn't put it in the script. Why would it matter?
Okay, so here you are.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
in a story battle.
Mm-hmm.
Use basic attack on selected enemy. Okay. I did that.
Didn't hurt.
You've seen some of the staples. You got turn order top left.
Switch to your skill for a stronger attack. Sure. Sure.
It's gonna break him.
He's so broken.
Oh, dead.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Because it did after effect lightning damage, effectively.
Yeah, and I think she applies the dot even in this version of her.
So
It's
you
a
have,
rough version of her
you have
kit.
a sprint, which is pretty good. Limitless stamina, we like that. Here's
Who's
some
this?
girl.
Herta?
Yeah,
She looks so young. She was already famous in the last MP.
she's a member of the Genius Society and an emanator of Noose the Erudition. She could probably...
They obviously think very highly of themselves. Genius
Yeah, I
Society.
seem to recall
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
half of-
That's the thing geniuses do, right? Very stable geniuses. They call themselves geniuses.
Wasn't there someone
Uh-huh.
who lived for a dozen days or so? What was their name?
That's pretty normal. Aren't the immortal bosses in games always waiting for the protagonist to come kill them?
Wait, fourth wall? What?
Immortality is always...
She dabbles with it. It's also the voice of Radical Edward. If you've
Oh, what in the life?
thought it sounded vaguely familiar, that might be why.
Hmm.
Yeah, and
What do we
you're
have
not
here?
like wrong about the fourth wall. That's like actually what she kind of does. Not quite, but kind of.
Okay.
The-
Reality is fungible with her skill set.
It's the third and a half wall.
I could only attract this much. Did you really want the entire Legion to come here?
Oh, this lot won't be able to slow down the Astral Express crew.
Relax. A Doomsday Beast is also here.
Okay. That sounds good.
No, it's fine. Hit him.
Just,
Boom.
Just living his life.
Okay. I can attack
I
outside of
guess.
combat apparently.
hmm
Okay. Oh, and now I get to do an ultimate.
This is basically what sold me on this character.
At least I can't wait. Left trigger is activated ultimate. I can do that right now.
You don't have enough energy yet.
Correct.
That's what I thought. That's what it looked like.
So
This
you,
won't take long.
but fighting enemies using your skill in particular will gain you energy, and so will being hit.
And then as soon as it is, you can interrupt and place yourself in the turn order whenever you want.
There you go.
Okay. Why is it not letting me do the thing? I want to do the thing. Why is it not?
It was already his turn. It's queued.
Never last.
Oh. Use ultimate on all the enemies.
Bye.
Well,
They're done.
Okay, I'm awesome
Okay,
at this
boom.
game.
Exactly.
Where's the dodge button? Oh, just totally pixelating the guy.
Cleaning up other people's mess isn't in my job description. You know, Kafka?
Yeah. Where did you send it, Silverwolf?
Some random coordinates, not important. You care about where that Void Ranger ended up?
Of course not. I'm just amazed at this fancy technique of yours, as usual.
Just a little trick of tampering with the data of reality. I wouldn't call it fancy.
What were you looking at so intently just now? Let me see.
Herta's Toys, a catalog featuring the space station's collection of rare items. They've got a lot of interesting gadgets.
Like what?
There's this gun. It can rate any creature within its crosshair as a score from 0 to 100.
Well, that doesn't sound like a very useful game mechanic.
Aren't you curious about how much you would score?
Fine. I guess we can swing by and play with it if it's not too far.
Go down the corridor behind the
Gus wants to
door
join the
on
recording,
left.
it seems.
There's a
Okay.
room with some kind of rare
Only if he's good luck for polls.
So that's where the Stellaron is.
Yeah, when does that
That's
come?
where we can find out where the Stellaron is.
We have to get through the tutorial first, but now you have a second character.
You have a Silverwolf.
Now you can
Cool.
run around as her. Or whoever you like.
Slash things with your pixel sword.
And the
Ooh.
camera changes height accordingly.
Is this like Scott Pilgrim's pixel sword, or
Maybe.
I know it's not his pixel sword, but Gideon's.
Hers is like, she has like a power glove.
Is up ahead. There will be lots of Legion Void Rangers there.
Because she can shoot things with it too.
Looks like Cerulege.
Kinda does, yeah.
Playing Pokemon.
That breathing sensation. Remember it.
Okay, so I get 2 moves and then he goes.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
but yeah, ultimates will just insert themselves.
Stand still.
So she gets to do follow-up attacks when somebody else does a normal attack.
Okay.
It's her thing. A couple other people can do that too, but it's one of her things.
This combat needs optimizing.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
do
dead.
thing.
Speed too slow.
That was very reminiscent of Futaba from Persona 5.
Yeah. There's some parallels.
She is a reality hacker, which is very much what Futaba
That thing on
does.
your left, by the way, will
Oh.
heal you.
Yeah, if you want to get some HP.
What am I? Was that not the dash button?
No, R1 is the dash button. I think you're hitting L1.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Is that gives me an opportunity?
It's very nice that they describe destructible objects after you break one.
Destruct one.
Yeah.
Up ahead.
I need to entertain a dog, or else he'll keep on barking.
Looks like
Someone-
is getting ambushed.
Sucks.
But they're the ones getting besieged.
Okay. What affected? What was that? Whatever. Skill points. Shared by the whole team. Switch to skill. Consume skill points to use skills.
So you can't just use skill every time. You only have a certain number of them.
More enemies.
All right. So that red X indicates that I do not have the points.
And the 0
Yes,
as
I
well, yes.
Yeah, the little like star things that sit there on that left.
But when you basic attack, you get skill
All
points
right.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hurt.
Apparently that one did. That one hurt. Is it recommended that you use your skills as they're available, or
It
the
So,
same?
like-
but
So like in this case, I mean, you could even mess around with some things. Yeah, you could use your burst here. Silverwolf's skill will also implant a weakness. So you could have, say, given the middle one a elemental weakness to electricity, so that Kafka could do more damage. Now, obviously, you have enough damage anyway. You can kill them all.
Single
But
soul.
Yeah,
According to the
but that
evidence,
might come into
information
play
doesn't log in
when
for
there's an
6
inevitable
months.
boss coming up.
The evacuation
Mhm.
was directed by the acting lead researcher.
It doesn't ring a bell. Oh, right. Elio said we wouldn't run into Herta. It seems she really isn't here.
Band-Aid.
Where's the Stellaron?
Elio's script doesn't include any info about the location of the Stellaron, which means in the future he foresees
We would find the Stellaron in a non-physical way.
this space station is packed with extraordinary objects. I wouldn't be surprised if there's one that can make it happen.
Hiding something extraordinary with something extraordinary. This is pretty Herta. I assume you know what to do. I mean, you've read the catalog for quite a while.
I walked up to the portrait earlier, and she didn't seem to know who Herta was. Now she seems to know who Herta is.
well, okay. So knowing that she is an emanator of Noose is sort of like a definition of something,
I've got all the
in a
clues
way.
we need.
Uh-huh.
The only piece missing
But
is
not
a
knowing what
simple
she looks
check.
like.
Help me investigate the terminal in this room. Our item might be inside.
Okay, the stage is yours.
Like imagine
Okay.
if you didn't know who somebody was, but someone's like, "Oh yeah, that's the avatar of Thor." You'd be like, "Ah, I have a general idea of what they're about." That's sort of what's happening there.
I can see the whole space station on the surveillance.
Even if you could, it'd be a trap. Herta doesn't display her collections.
Yeah, get it.
Good.
Display that.
Yep, we like that. Everyone liked that.
Server wreck.
This is the monitoring room. They must make your way over here then. There's no point.
So, got a master.
It's a matter of hacking the surveillance system directly.
Aha, I see. Herta's collections aren't in the system, so anything unaffected should be our target.
Simple, crude, but effective.
Okay. All right. I mean, the one right in the middle of the room probably would have been the first one I picked if the other ones weren't highlighted, but okay.
Probably.
Number 211, line spot. A simple light deflecting field. It allows an object in its field to pass unnoticed, but if a different item ceases to be obvious, the object gets revealed.
Okay.
So, Herta hides her collection with something as simple as this?
The simplest method is the hardest to spot. Isn't that our motto?
Oh, so now we're in the Matrix.
Always have been.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
Strange thing number 2.
The data suggests it's just an ordinary hologram, but it has an added layer.
Let's take a look. Don't worry, this place won't be our grave.
Famous last words.
Interesting. She's a member of the Genius Society, all right.
Why should I click the terminal when I could just go up to the thing?
Let's hurry.
Just take it. Just a front.
Hmm.
Chaos in the deep.
I guess even for Herta, Stellaron is no ordinary rarity.
Can you get it?
Of course. Even the genius Herta can't compete with me when it comes to hacking.
Famous last words.
Good. Then I'll also count on you with the preparation of the receptacle.
The receptacle's ready. Your decision.
Elliot said this decision will bring about lots of changes.
He also said, it must be you who makes it.
Okay.
Want to give
Sure.
me your name?
Hmm.
Typing. What is this crap?
Yeah. On my controller
Sure.
game. So yeah, you haven't actually been the main character yet. You've been somebody else. Obviously, you know that now.
Yeah. And now I am now I'm about to be a main character.
How much does he remember?
I'll remember you.
Time to get up.
Good morning. 5 more minutes, Mom.
Oh. Great. So you remember me.
Who's this guy?
Listen, you are in a daze right now. You don't know who you are, why you're here, or what you're going to do next. You think I look familiar, but you're not sure if you should trust me. None of that matters. All you need to know is that I'm leaving, and you will be left all alone on this space station. From now on, you needn't think about your past or doubt yourself.
Is this like Inception? Because now all I can do is think about my past and doubt myself.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, in the near future, you will encounter all kinds of perils and hardships, but you will also have many wonderful experiences. You'll meet companions who will treat you like family and embark on surreal adventures with them.
You'll meet them by gambling for them in a gacha system.
At the
Yes.
end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve. This is your future that Elio has foreseen. Do you like it?
Sure.
No. No.
I mean, do I have a
I
choice?
guess. I don't. What?
Hey, remember what you feel in this moment. As long as you know in your heart where you're heading, you're guaranteed to see the ending of your story. That's the you I like.
How long do you think you need? According to the script, the Astral Express crew is arriving soon. We should avoid being seen by them.
That sounds like a train.
I know, Silverwolf. Just give me another minute.
What would this game have to do
I
with
must
trains?
leave now. Don't worry, someone will come and find you very soon. Just go with them. You won't remember a thing except me. When you have a chance to make a choice, make one that you know you won't regret.
What?
Well,
Dead.
nap time.